Ever found yourself staring at your screen long after the credits roll? Your mind racing to piece together a movie's twisted ending? You're not alone. Today, we're counting down the 20 most underrated, mind-bending films on Netflix that will shatter your perception of reality, time, and identity. These aren't just movies. They're psychological labyrinths, ranked from intriguing to absolutely universe-shattering. Stick around until the end for the number 1 pick. It's a masterpiece you won't want to miss. Starting at number 20, Beyond the Infinite 2 Minutes. Imagine discovering a 2-minute delay between your TV and reality, allowing you to communicate with your future self. What starts as a quirky premise spirals into a paradox so ingeniously crafted, you'll question whether time is a loop or a straight line. This low-budget gem proves that creativity trumps flashy effects. At number 19, The Ritual redefines wilderness horror. A group of hikers stumbles into a Nordic forest haunted by an ancient entity. But the true terror lies in its final act, a revelation so primal and visually striking, it'll make you rethink every camping trip you've ever planned. Number 18, Anonymous. In a dystopian future where privacy is extinct, a detective hunts a hacker who can manipulate digital memories. The film's icy aesthetic and chilling commentary on surveillance culture will leave you glancing over your shoulder and double-checking your passwords. Number 17. The Discovery asks a haunting question. What if science proved the existence of an afterlife? The catch? Suicide rates skyrocket as people rush to escape their flawed lives. The film's twist isn't just shocking. It's a philosophical gut punch about hope, regret, and the cost of certainty. Number 16 is The Perfection, a film that blends classical elegance with body horror. Two cellists locked in a rivalry serve up betrayal, revenge, and a sequence involving a trembling hand that's burned into our brains forever. It's a twisted love letter to artistry and obsession. Number 15, Circle. 50 strangers wake up in a dark room, forced to vote on who dies next. This claustrophobic thriller strips humanity to its ugliest core, asking, how far will you go to survive? Spoiler, there are no heroes here. Number 14, Oxygen. Traps you in a cryogenic pod alongside a woman with no memory of who she is. As an AI drip feeds her clues, the mystery unravels into a jaw-dropping sci-fi revelation about identity and sacrifice. Imagine Gravity meets Black Mirror, but colder. Number 13, ARQ. A man wakes up in a time loop during a home invasion, reliving the same apocalyptic day. With each reset, alliances fracture and truths emerge, turning a simple premise into a nail-biting race against inevitability. Time loops have never felt this suffocating. Number 12, The One I Love, starts as a couple's retreat and morphs into a surreal exploration of love and identity. When doppelgangers enter the picture, the film asks, can you ever truly know someone, or yourself? The answer is as heartbreaking as it is brilliant. Number 11, Gerald's Game. A woman handcuffed to a bed confronts trauma, hallucinations, and a literal shadow lurking in the corner. Based on Stephen King's novel, this isn't just horror, it's a raw dissection of survival, memory, and the monsters we bury deep. Number 10, Mirage, combines time travel and tragedy. A woman alters the past to save a boy's life, only to erase her own future. The film's emotional core, what would you sacrifice for a stranger, elevates its twisty plot into a tear-jerking meditation on fate. Number 9, The Call. A phone connects two women across 20 years. Change the past, and the present warps in terrifying ways. Each call tightens the noose, culminating in an ending so bleak, you'll want to scream at the characters to hang up. Number 8, Vivarium, traps a young couple in a suburban nightmare. Their cookie-cutter house becomes a prison, and the child they are forced to raise is unnatural. This surreal allegory about societal expectations is as disturbing as it is unforgettable. Number 7, The Invitation. A dinner party reunites old friends, but grief and paranoia simmer beneath the surface. Is the host's new cult-like philosophy a path to healing, or a mask for something darker? The final 15 minutes are masterclass in slow burn terror. Number 6, The Endless. Two brothers return to the UFO cult they escaped years earlier, only to find time bending into impossible loops. The film's dread creeps up slowly, blending cosmic horror with a heartbreaking story of brotherhood. That symbol, you will see it in your sleep. Number 5. Time Crimes. A man accidentally steps into a time machine, triggering a chain of events where every action spawns a new disaster. The genie is here. The tighter the protagonist tries to control fate, the more violently it unravels. Number 4. The Platform drops you into a vertical prison where food descends level by level. The upper floors feast, the lower ones starve. What begins as a survival thriller evolves into a brutal metaphor for greed, inequality, and the fragility of morality. That ending? Devastating. Number 3. Enemy. Jake Gyllenhaal plays a man haunted by his exact double. Directed by Denis Villeneuve. This surreal nightmare layers spiders, doppelgangers, and a finale so ambiguous, you'll spend hours dissecting its meaning. Is it about identity? Fate? Yes. Number 2. Predestination. A time-traveling agent chases a criminal across decades, only to uncover a paradox that redefines destiny. Based on a mind-blowing short story, this film's twist isn't just clever, it's an existential crisis in plot form. Finally, number 1. Coherence. A dinner party descends into chaos when a comet fractures reality into infinite timelines. Friends become strangers, choices splinter into nightmares, and the final shot, a phone call from an alternate self, will leave you breathless. It's the ultimate what-if film movie, blending quantum physics with raw human emotion. So, did we nail the ranking? Or are you already drafting an angry comment about your favorite? Let us know. And if your brain isn't completely melted yet, subscribe for more deep dives into the most twisted stories streaming right now. Hit the bell so you don't miss our next video, where we'll dissect endings that broke the internet. Until then, keep questioning reality, because nothing is ever as it seems.